restrictions on everything and souring his belief in the goodness of people. He prayed for strength, but the thought that mankind as a whole was happy in its race toward damnation, content to abuse and destroy one another, had taken hold and grown in him. He hated his own weakness most of all, his inability to fight back against this cancerous attitude. He forced a smile at Mrs. Robles. "Let me talk to him." She smiled back and came to him, taking his hands in hers and squeezing them, then left the room. Xavier saw the gratitude in her eyes, the belief that he would actually help her son, and he felt like a fraud. Voices in Spanish came from the other room, one soft and the other sharp, angry. Then a 14-year-old boy slouched into the room, head down with his hands in his pockets, being prodded along by his mother. He dropped into an armchair across from the priest, crossed his arms, and looked away. Mrs. Robles stood in the kitchen doorway, nervously smoothing her uniform apron. "Hey, Chico," Xavier said, using the boy's nickname. "I haven't seen you around the center for a while. You don't like boxing anymore?" A shrug. "You should come by Saturday night. The fight's on pay-per-view, and we're all going to order pizza and hang out." No reply. "Your friends will miss you." "They're not my friends," Chico said. "Just a bunch of losers." "You've got some new friends now, huh?" Chico crossed his arms tighter, still not looking at the priest. "Is that where this came from?" Xavier gestured at the lump under the dish towel. "Want to talk about it?" The boy glanced at the table. "Not really." Xavier looked at the boy, a skinny adolescent in need of a haircut, trying desperately to grow a mustache. He wore baggy jeans and a long-sleeved plaid flannel shirt buttoned to the neck and down to the wrists. Some styles never changed. The priest noticed that his left sleeve was dark and reddish just below the elbow. "What happened to your arm?" Another shrug. "Roll up your sleeve for me, Chico." He hesitated, then unbuttoned the cuff and slid the flannel up past his elbow, wincing. A blood-soaked bandage was wrapped around his arm, and at the sight of it his mother gasped and crossed herself. "What happened?" asked Xavier. "I was coming home from school." He looked at his mother and curled his lip. "I did go today. I wasn't lying. I cut through an alley and got jumped by a homeless guy. Crazy guy bit me." Xavier saw that the boy was sweating. "Take a ride with me to the ER, Chico. We'll get it looked at, just to be—" The apartment door crashed open, wood splinters flying, banging hard into the wall and smashing the glass frame of Jesus ministering to children. Two men rushed in, not much older than Chico. One was bigger, his head shaved bald, the other more stocky with slicked-back hair. Both had 690K tattooed in small black characters at the corners of their left eyes, and both held black automatic pistols at arm's length, turned sideways. Mrs. Robles screamed and moved toward her son, but the man with slicked-back hair pistol-whipped her across the face, sending her to the floor. Xavier started off the couch, but the gangbanger turned the automatic on him and shouted, "Sit the fuck down!" Chico Robles swore and charged them, but the bald one punched him hard in the side of the head, knocking him to his knees. He straddled the fallen boy from behind and took a fistful of his hair, jerking his head back. "So you a little bitch, huh?" he hissed. Chico cried out as the bald man twisted his hair. "You was supposed to meet Chato," he said, jerking a chin at the man with the slicked-back hair. "Let him watch you do someone show me you had balls. That was 2 days ago." "I was gonna do it, I swear," Chico cried. "Yeah, sure you was." Another jerk of the hair, another cry. "You pussied out like a little beach." "Do him, Pero," Chato yelled, keeping his pistol pointed at the priest. Pero shoved his gun against the